Human intelligence functions as a system that responds to configuration. Its performance capacity is built through the specific, high-impact routines you schedule into your day. The issue is that we often install the wrong updates. Many people spend hours on high-effort habits, like daily brain training apps, that yield narrow, short-lived cognitive gains in specific game tasks rather than broad intelligence. To build a genuine cognitive optimization routine, we must audit popular productivity habits and strip away the myths. We will only block time on the calendar for actions with verified neurological impact. This data represents an evidence tally for popular smart habits. While roughly 1/3 have strong scientific backing, nearly 20%, including organization and brain games, rely on weak or limited research. This requires an audit and uninstall phase. We clear the schedule of unproven methods to make room for verified input and processing blocks. Increasing your cognitive performance is about a cleaner system setup in your calendar, not just adding more work to an already cluttered day. We begin with your input protocols. These are specific, scheduled time blocks dedicated entirely to gathering high-quality information. Start by blocking 20 minutes every day for broad reading. Studies link regular reading with stronger language skills and even structural brain benefits, like higher gray matter volume. During your learning blocks, you must actively ask deep questions. This level of curiosity engages dopamine-rich regions in the brain, such as the caudate, and subsequently boosts hippocampal function. High curiosity triggers a prediction-reward mechanism. This means your brain encodes new information more strongly because it is actively seeking the reward of the answer. To solidify this data, apply the protege effect. Schedule a weekly block to teach or discuss what you've learned with others, which research confirms reinforces your own mastery and understanding. Open your calendar app now and create recurring daily events for these learning and teaching cycles. By committing to these specific blocks, you transform the acquisition of knowledge into a high-intent, active process that keeps your brain's reward systems engaged. Once the data is gathered, we have to configure how the brain handles and stores it. This is your processing configuration. You must schedule 5-minute micro breaks between deep work sessions. Neuroscience shows that brief rest periods allow the brain to consolidate learning through neural replay. These pauses make practice more effective. By stepping back, you give your brain the time it needs to cement new skills in real time. To protect this processing capacity, clear the clutter from your physical workspace. Yale researchers found that excess visual stimuli distract the brain and disrupt the flow of neural information. At the end of your day, add a 10-minute block for reflective writing, a learning log. Harvard research indicates that taking the time to think about what you've done makes you learn significantly faster during the next session. High processing efficiency requires both a clean external environment and scheduled internal pauses to prevent your brain from being throttled by cognitive load. We conclude the configuration with hardware maintenance. These are the physical requirements that support high-level cognition. Block time for daily aerobic exercise. Physical fitness fuels mental fitness by increasing hippocampal volume and improving your overall attention span. You must also provide quality fuel. Nutrition science specifically links the MIND diet, rich in berries, veggies, fish, and olive oil, to slower cognitive decline. Next, lock in an 8-hour cleanup block. Sleep. Sleep is when your brain engages in glymphatic clearance. During this process, the brain literally clears out toxins and solidifies memories. Without it, your focus and learning speed suffer immediately. If you skip this hardware maintenance, every other cognitive habit in your routine becomes significantly less effective. You cannot run high-performance software on failing hardware. Sleep and exercise are the literal brain medicine that make higher intelligence possible. This is your final color-coded calendar setup. It contains your input protocols, your processing efficiency blocks, and your hardware maintenance. Do not attempt to install all these blocks at once. Trying to force every habit at the same time will only lead to burnout. Select exactly one block from this new calendar to execute today. Your intelligence is an architecture of habits. It is a capacity you expand manually, one scheduled block at a time.